Comic Corner, we got the continuation of the Infinity Gauntlet series with number 3. If you're missing any back issues and you want to check it out, just go to my YouTube channel, click it on my profile below. It's clickable. Just clickety-click, bob a trick, okay? Let's get right into the story. No more sellout. Okay. So, call to arms. Gotta get right in. Get right in here. So I gotta bring the camera up. Right up here. All right. Yep, that's good. Oh my god, Bill and Ted on NES. Truly excellent. Hey dudes, how'd you like to ride the power phone booth to 6 different worlds? Galactic, man. Search for famous historical dudes through space and time. Most cosmic. Party with the likes of Joan of Arc, Noah's wife, and Napoleon, the short dead dude. Then send them back in time or you'll miss the Wild Stallions concert. Starring you. Heavy! Save the world in this bodacious adventure, and remember, be excellent to each other. Most excellent role-playing adventure. Excellent. Alright, so Stanley presents the Infinity Gauntlet. Just a reminder, guys, once I get into the story, I don't respond to chat. I love you all. Please type in chat as much as you want amongst each other. I will just be reading the story from beginning to end. Yeah, chat with each other. Fill that chat up. It's forever embedded in YouTube. Alright. Thanos. Infinite power at play, an ego gone wild. Depraved creativity. Tell me truly, Mephisto, be it or be it not art most magnificent? Preparations for war. Alright, cool. It is a masterpiece, Lord Thanos, and a monument to the cosmic wonder that is you. But I doubt this opinion be held by the inhabitants of the worlds you purloin to create this wonder. Their views matter not to me. Oops, I read that last one wrong. But I fear, dear Thanos, that is a view Mistress Death apparently shares. What will it take to win her heart? What? Earthquakes, tidal waves, volcanic eruptions, cities burning. I thought things were as bad as they could get for old Mother Earth, but I was wrong. Professor Harding down in Shield's Geosciences was the one who laid the bad news on me. The computer's printing its collated analysis, Professor. My God, it's even worse than I feared. Out of the way! Get out of my way! Colonel Fury, I must speak with you immediately. Later, Harding. In case you ain't heard, we got this little worldwide emergency on our hands. More of an emergency than even you realize. You must look at this readout. Which tells me exactly zip. Give it to me in plain English and make it quick. This is a computer analysis of the damage caused by the stellar wave of force. The one that caused the earthquakes? I'm afraid the earthquakes are the least of our worries. The force wave has derailed our planet from its set orbit. What? The The Earth is slowly drifting away from the sun. Our world is heading for a new, never-ending ice age. The universe falls asunder around us. I can no longer put off confronting Thanos. Trading cards like these only come along once every few light years. Imagine warping across the universe, exploring strange new worlds, confronting the likes of Klingons, Romalians, Talosians, and Gorns. Now there are trading cards that capture the whole experience. Star Trek 1991 25th Anniversary Trading Cards. One and only collector's edition just in from the final frontier. With brilliant color, they'll boldly go where no one has gone before. Through the voyages of James T. Kirk and Jean-Luc Picard into the technology behind the Starship Enterprise. Face to face with new civilizations. And behind the scenes of television's most celebrated space program. Collect all 310 cards in 2 stellar series. But fair warning, this is not an ongoing mission. This limited edition will only be on Earth for a short time, so start collecting today, because it'll be a cold day on Vulcan before you ever get Klingons, Romulans, and humans this close together again. That was a good one. That was a good joke at the end. It really was. I agree, the time for action is now. Not yet. There are forces at work you do not perceive. I weave a delicate strategy which rash actions could rend. Patience, please. We must trust in Warlock, friend Surfer. I too sense the tremendous powers gathering for a final confrontation. To strike out prematurely could prove disastrous. But the waiting and not knowing what might happen next is maddening. Then let us be preoccupied with the business at hand. Dr. Strange, are you prepared to execute the next step in my master plan? Ready and willing. Then let us be off. Good luck! The situation isn't looking too rosy at Avengers headquarters. We've been having difficulties calling in our reserves. Suddenly... What?! I've seen Dr. Strange do his grand entrance routine before. What I now find disturbing is the company he is currently keeping. Oh? Golden Man with Dr. Strange appears to be Adam Warlock. And that's Dr. Doom with them. Stay thy hand, Asgardian. Doom is our ally in this struggle. On this I should take your word, Mr. Coppertone. And the word of Dr. Strange and the Silver Surfer. I know you saw Warlock fall in battle and attended his funeral, but... So how can he now be standing before us? 'Tis a reincarnation of sorts, noble Thor, if that's who you be. But the details of my rebirth are of no importance. All that matters is the mission which brings us here. Which is the raising of an army. There's bad craziness on the streets, more buildings burning than fire trucks and fighters. The Black Widow's been in there close to 10 minutes. Oops. I try to help out the best I can. She's a goner for sure. My baby. My baby. Baby. Okay. I'm breathing flames, finding an escape route by sheer luck. But at least I saved the child. Hopefully she'll survive the insanity. Crunch. Nothing hits harder than the 91 Fleet Football Series. Whoomp! With the high-resolution in-your-face action photos on the front and large player portraits on the back. Oomph! And the two more super subsets of 12-card hitters coming right at you, featuring football's premier bone crunchers in action. Wham! Bam! The league leaders starting the best in the biz. Passing, running, scoring, receiving, and more. Wham! Check out these radical new limited edition subsets available in all wax, rack, and cello packs. Provisions art cards featuring 10 of the game's greats like you've never seen them before. Pow! Plus a 91 Flair All-Pro team, 26 primetime performers, including many new All-Pro editions. Collect the 91 Flair Football Series. Crack! It's a dish action you can almost feel. I felt that. Dan Marino, frickin' David Fulcher, Warren Moon, Leon Seals, and Howie Long, and some dude. Okay. More than enough have died already. Look, on the floor! Help me! For God's sake, somebody help me! Okay. I really need like an explosion, thing I can press. Next time. She's laying down. Somebody picks her up, she stirs. You can't go back in there, widow lady. She's gone. Yeah, you done all you could. But it's not enough. It's just not enough. Hear my words and heed them. I call upon you to aid in the struggle this poor tortured world suffers. Your skills and powers are gravely needed. Then Iron Man will just have to answer that call. Count your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in too. And still the others join the cause. The fierce mutant known as the Wolverine. The dull-witted yet powerful Drax the Destroyer. One-time herald to Galactus and space traveler Firelord. Nova of the New Warriors. The regal and mighty Prince Namor the Submariner. The dark and foreboding Cloak. X-Factor's mutant leader Cyclops. The mutant mystic the Scarlet Witch. But I have a problem here. Dr. Banner, the Hulk, refuses to join us. His brute strength would be awfully useful in the upcoming battle. What is his problem? Yeah, he's angry with the Avengers for turning their backs on him all these years. He was one of our founding members. And he can be again, now that he's reformed. And that'll do for now. We can talk particulars later. And so our little army is complete. When does the fun begin? Only when I say so. Who made Goldilocks the boss around here? Circumstances, Hulk. Everyone listen up. As you all know, we've gathered to take on Thanos and his Infinity Gauntlet, and before we go any further, Captain, I demand to discuss who would best serve as leader of this assault force. What is there to discuss? It's obvious that only Dr. Doom has the leadership and ruthlessness suited for that position. Not a chance, Doom. I thoroughly back Warlock in this matter. As do I. Ditto. Me too, I guess. Like it or not, Doom, Latveria's only got one chance for survival, and it's Adam Warlock. Deep, deep down, you know that. What do you say? In or out? Very well, Captain. In. For now. Well, that was fun. Wise decision. You all know nothing of the mysterious workings of the Infinity Gems, or of the arrangements I've made to garner additional allies. What allies? Cosmic allies. Doctor Strange, Surfer, are you ready? As ready as we can be. Then, Captain America, I leave you in charge until my return. Let us be gone! Where did they take off to? To the far distant corner of the galaxy. Say what? Well, I see it. But Mark Spector, the Moon Knight, just doesn't believe it. My guess is that an oil refinery ruptured during the quake and something ignited the escaping gas and oil. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. I stopped stained glass scarlet from torching the city, but now it's burning anyway. The fire will take out half of what's left of New York City. When will it all end? And what will be left when it doesn't? To tell the truth, Spider-Man, I'm not sure I'm up for this. Comics, comics, comics. 50 cents, $1 each. Not in this day and age. Righty then. These are some of the world's mightiest heroes gathered here. But don't waste your time worrying about it, Cloak. They all put their tights on the same way you do, one leg at a time. You wouldn't have been called up if they didn't think you could cut it. You'll do just fine. Wish I was just as confident as I sound. Face it, Spidey. We're about to take on the most powerful force in the whole dang universe. Odds are against any of us living to see tomorrow. Epoch. Mission accomplished. When's this cosmic summit going to happen? Soon, Quasar. Soon. Now? Silver and Golden Surfers? Welcome. They have not yet arrived? The gathering has been awaiting your arrival. Not even my experiences as Earth's cosmic defender has prepared me for anything like this. I know who they are from the stories Eon had told me. They are the astral deities of the universe. But to actually be in their collective presence is overwhelming. Their presence also comes as a surprise to me. I was expecting neither eternity nor the living tribunal. Eternity, the actual embodiment of all there is. Kronos, the titan god of time. The living tribunal, the cosmic judge of all realities. The mighty destroyer of worlds, Galactus. The mysterious Watcher, Lord Chaos and Master Order, the Galactic Balance, the powerful and enigmatic Stranger, the mysterious embodiments of love and hate, and two giants that can only be celestials. Eternity and the actuality that Thanos strives to usurp. I come seeking judgment from the one being I consider a peer. And so the living tribunal stands, present at eternity's request to hear his case. The Mad Titan seeks to unbalance that which is, throw the nature of the universe into a maniacal entropy. I have considered the matter and cannot concur. Thanos only strives to replace your importance in the universe with his own. Natural selection is one of the universe's oldest canons. The strong replace the weak. As it is, it should be. No cosmic crime is being committed. The living tribunal shall not become involved in this matter. Attorney's taking a powder also. Why? Perhaps he has his own agenda to pursue. It matters not. We will deal with the forces still available to us, whose number I cannot be counted among Adam Warlock. I remain a watcher, and I am here only to observe and record. How sad. I had hoped that the current crisis would allow you to put aside that resolve. Nonetheless, I believe the powers gathered are more than sufficient to execute my plan of attack. Your plan of attack? You expect Galactus to follow one such as you into battle? That is why I am here. Galactus does not heed the empty words of insects, even golden ones. Then Galactus is a fool. Galactus, no! No! Is there a page I missed? We face a dire peril, my fellow Titans. Our defense will be more easily planned without yammering mortals to distract us. Does Galactus always let his anger so badly cloud his judgment? Who? Just a yammering mortal who knows that naked power is seldom the answer to any problem. Surely you must realize that even this group's combined might is nothing compared to the force Thanos wields. Only a richly complex and skillfully executed strategy will ensure your survival. Time is short, and I have such a plan. Galactus, we know this Adam Warlock. He is one outside the loop of destiny and capable of wondrous deeds. Master Order and Lord Chaos have weighed the options and chose to join forces with Adam Warlock. Epoch and his champion Quasar also ally themselves with Warlock. As does Stranger! And Love and Hate and the Celestials, apparently. You can include Lord Kronos, also mortal. What now, proud and mighty Galactus? I gotta say, the art in this is just superb. I love it. Never before felt things so tense around the Avengers headquarters. The waiting's got me going up the wall. Biz, what do you figure our chances are of beating this Thanos character? Next to 0. Huh? But didn't the Avengers take this dude down a couple of times? Not exactly. In those encounters, the Avengers won the day, but not without help. You mean from Captain Marvel and Warlock? No, I mean from Thanos himself.
In both battles, Thanos provided us with the means to thwart his dark plans. Whether he did so consciously or subconsciously, I do not know.
Then you're saying that our fighting forces can vanquish... Oh, then you're saying
That our fighting forces can vanquish Thanos only if he wishes to be defeated.
And if he doesn't feel like getting his tail kicked?
Then the universe as we know it is doomed.
I know what you are!
Something we best look into.
What's that? You are a vicious, cold-blooded snake who does not care for anyone but himself. You see this crisis as just another opportunity for better solidifying your power base. You're planning on grabbing whatever you can out of this mess and the blazes with the rest of humanity.
That is my way.
Why you? Iron Man, cut it out!
Taking advantage of our hospitality is inadvisable, Doctor.
Avenger, you're out of line. Thor, take Iron Man into the other room to cool off. As for you, Doom, I begin to wonder if the dissension your presence creates doesn't negate your usefulness.
The upcoming battle will make that determination, Captain.
Spider sense tingling. What transpires here?
Just a minor domestic dispute. Wasted energy better saved for dealing with Thanos.
And when can we expect this battle to begin?
Within minutes, my impatient captain. I've only a few last-minute details to attend to. Where can I find the mutant known as Wolverine?
I saw him heading for the roof. What? The Hulk's up there. Those two have tangled more times than I can remember.
I better allow me to handle the situation.
How long has he been hovering there?
Only a few moments. But the Watchers coming heralds the beginning of hostilities. Fools taking up arms against omnipotence. They rush head-on into Armageddon. So I shall provide them with a most glorious doomsday. The heavens will run red with blood. But in the end, as always, Thanos will stand triumphant. Couldn't take being cooped up with those jerks any longer, huh?
Just wanted some air. Didn't mean to disturb you.
You didn't. Stick around. I didn't expect you to be like those other wimps.
How come? You and I, we've had some down and dirty scraps.
You fight someone, you get to know them pretty well.
And
I've come to the conclusion I like you, Shorty.
Why is that?
Because in our own ways, we're both monsters, pal. Which is why I wish to speak with the two of you alone. What's on your mind, Fancy Pants? Life and death. In a short while, we confront Thanos, a being of unimaginable power, whose sole goal is the destruction of all life.
Your point.
Extreme measures may be called for in dealing with him.
Meaning what?
You and the Hulk have an outlook on death the others do not share, except for Doom, but he cannot be trusted.
In other words, we get the chance. You want us to sanction Thanos.
That is as good a way of putting it as any.
You're a bit of a monster yourself, aren't you, Goldilocks?
We are what circumstances make of us. Snow? In May? My enemies come for me, Mistress Death. Will you stand by my side? It is as I expected. I deluded myself into thinking you could ever care for me. But a supreme being has no need to suffer a void of affection. Thanos shall not rule alone. All things are possible for Thanos, even life. Mistress Death, meet Taraxia the Terrible. She is everything my soul longs for. Taraxia is everything you are not. Her touch is warm, and her devotion to me total. She is the balm to soothe the ache within my heart. I no longer have any need of you. Let there be cosmic warfare. Let the blood and entrails of my opponents scrub away my pain and sorrow. Defenders, the time is upon us! Prepare thyselves for battle most fierce and awesome. Doctor Strange has conjured mystic conduits which will transport you to the precise location you must be once the battle commences. Each of you has been briefed on the line of attack you should institute. The lives of your fellow combatants and the universe depend on your following this plan. I have also cast a spell which will allow each of you to now breathe freely in the vacuum of space for the next 60 minutes. Dr. Strange will remain behind to monitor and telepathically apprise me of the situation from each of your points of view. He will also facilitate the evacuation of any combatant too injured to continue the struggle. I wish each of you best of luck. Let us be away, surfer. Where are we? A little more than a light year away from Thanos' current position. You should be off in that direction. Can you spot him with that far-ranging vision of yours? Yes. He's looking our way. I do not like being held in reserve, Warlock. My strength has returned. I should be a part of the coming battle. And you will be, but only when the moment is right. But our allies will need my power during the initial assault. You still do not truly comprehend our situation, do you? Perhaps not. There appears to be much you have hesitated in sharing with your comrades. Thanos controls all aspects of time, reality, space, power, and the soul and the mist and mind. He quite literally commands all there is. He is truly invincible. Heads up, everybody! Utterly omnipotent. Time to make the big jump! Such statements are not grandiose rhetoric, they are reality. On your mark! Get ready! Get set! Go! Our allies' power is less than nothing against Thanos' might. They stand defeated before the battle has even begun. The true purpose of their attack is merely diversionary. They're sacrificial lambs. And may the stars forgive me, this is exactly as I planned. Next, conflict on the far side of the galaxy. That. Would you look at that? That art. Has some sweet art. Isn't it? Is this not a great series? This is trying out, you know, trying out to be a great series, isn't it? From the very beginning. Three Musketeers Adventure number 6 in a series. Hello, the Dakota Badlands paleontologists brush off that what looks like the biggest Tyrannosaurus Rex find ever. Any sign of the food source? Well, dynamite that out of the mountain and see. I've set the charge. Boom! Big on chocolate. Three Musketeers. This proves my theory. He wasn't just big, he was big on chocolate. Bing! Alright. So stupid. Swap cards with everyone in the human race and some who aren't. You never know what spellbinding, astounding character you find lurking in the all-new Series 2 Marvel Universe trading cards. Exciting graphics, incredible new power ratings. Each card original work of art, superheroes, supervillains, incredible weapons, rookie cards, arch enemies, legends, team cards, 162 cards in all. Mysterious Fantastic Limited Edition bonus hologram cards, each brand new from the fabulous world of Marvel Universe. Bet you never imagined you'd be swapping cards with Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, Wolverine, X-Men, and all their friends and enemies. Get your hands on them now, wherever trading cards are sold.